welcome. This week, we do it. Hit it.
Welcome to the What's Good Tampa Show. What's Good Tampa Show. This is where we talk about all things Tampa Bay and beyond. Coming to you from the Gimmick in Ybor City, here's your hosts, Austin and Sean.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Here we go. It feels weird to do it on a Monday, right?
I know, but you know what? I think it'll be okay.
You think so?
I think so.
Well, we'll call this a test episode just in case it's not okay.
Ooh,
we have to throw
another Patreon will release at a later date.
Happy New Year. First time seeing you as a New Year.
Yeah, how's it been?
It's been pretty good. How was your board game?
Good. Board game night was awesome. I didn't win.
You didn't win?
Nah.
What games do you play on board game night?
Scrabble's the big one.
Scrabble's the big one? Oh, wow.
Categories, a little bit of categories, a little bit of Battleship. I have the old vintage 80s, 90s.
Nice.
Actually, I have the 90, I think it's 92 electronic Battleship, which is sweet.
Yeah, wow.
I found it untouched.
That's an original.
Yeah,
okay, cool.
amazing.
What about any New Year's resolutions? You made any of those yet?
I don't like the idea of resolutions, but there's definitely some things. There's definitely some things that are
you need
happening
to work on. Right? There's definitely some things you need to work on.
Aren't we all a work in progress?
I guess so. That is a good point.
No, but I mean, there's definitely some new goals set for this year.
I know. Well, we talked about some of them last episode, which I'm sure we'll talk a little bit more this episode.
And I actually had some people texting me and saying like, "Ooh, I saw the sneak peek," because you actually leaked a little bit of video of the new place.
I did. I did leak a little bit of video. You can check that out on our Instagram at What's Good Tampa or our website what'sgoodtampashow.com.
And then Tampa, you'll find a bunch of our cards laying around with a barcode on the back. It's the easiest way to listen, and we might as well get into this to make Fitz happy. Please download us on Spotify and hit us up with a rating because we're starting to get heard, and we want it to spread. We're at that in Tampa and beyond is what we're looking for.
Right.
So you'll find a bunch of the cards, but just find us on Spotify, What's Good Tampa Show, and go ahead and give us a rating.
Yeah, that would be really helpful. We appreciate you guys doing that. And also you can find me personally at Tampa is Life on Instagram or tampaislife.com.
And currently, for the next very short 2 months or so, I'm at 2213 East 6th Avenue. We're moving about 2 blocks down. Or I shouldn't say moving. We're kind of incorporating a second location. We haven't made a full decision yet about this place, and Austin's really helping me with my decision making.
Am I?
I don't know. I mean, I just can't wait for when you finally see it where it needs to be, and you're like, okay, you made the right decision.
Yeah.
I feel like you're one of those people that even you're very wishy-washy and can never make a full decision and go for it.
No, I don't think that's true. I think, hey, it's great for the podcast. I'm excited that we're going to move it over there, and it's going to be great.
Yep.
If I believe you can do it.
You've kind of heard some of the behind-the-scenes vision of what we're trying to do, and if it all works out that way, it's going to be unstoppable.
Right.
It's getting the right people involved. So we'll make a pitch at the end to local artists and people that want to even start a small business of their own and take over one of the spots because we really want to make this something huge for Ybor.
So if there's local artists now that are interested in what you're talking about, should they get a hold of you?
Yeah, vintage_gimmick. DM me and say, what's up with the spots that you have available? We have 10 spots available currently for 10 artists that's going to come in,
And so basically it's going to be kind of like almost like an artist mall, like in a sense.
Artist mall, but with some food vendors, with some drink vendors, with some bar vendors,
and we're staying
events,
in Ybor.
And we're 2 blocks from here.
We're staying in Ybor.
Yep.
Ybor,
Ybor.
The
Gimmick belongs here, doesn't it?
The Gimmick does definitely belong in Ybor, and they were actually. Did you hear that they were talking about moving the Rays down here?
I know. I just heard about it again last week.
Yeah, it's like coming back up. It's been talking about for a while, and then it kind of died down, and now
the land's there waiting for him.
It's died up, or it's brought back up. Yeah. So what do you think about that? Is there any? I mean, do you think it's
amazing
a good
thing? For Ybor? If that happens, you're not going to be second guessing anything.
Fitzy, I know that
Ybor is definitely, if the Rays come here,
it
changes everything.
Do you care about the Rays being in like St. Pete and then leaving to come to Ybor? Does that bother you as someone from St. Pete?
Kind of not, because I'm not really into sports.
Yeah, I was going to say, how many baseball games have you watched?
When you go downtown and there's a bunch of traffic.
So he's like, get him out of there.
He wants to get him out of there, fix the traffic situation.
Yeah, fix the traffic.
Yeah.
Well, I think it would be a good thing. I think it would be a good thing for Ybor.
Oh, yeah.
Ybor, it's definitely gotten better over the last few years, but still needs a little bit of more livelihood.
And it's trying.
And it's trying.
I mean, they're revamping so much.
Yeah, and so maybe what you're doing down there is
it's
going to be
upswing.
Maybe it's going to be part of that that upswing. So that's good.
It will be, not maybe.
Not maybe, will be. Well, I know that we had a couple things. So actually, that we did that the top 5 '80s movies last time, and I had several people hit me up afterwards, giving me their opinion on the top, their favorite '80s movies, or how could I leave certain ones out. Yeah. So
did you leave any out that you thought like, oh crap?
Yeah, I would say Airplane was definitely one I should have put in there that I left out. Airplane was a classic '80s movie.
And for me, Major Leagues.
Major League, yeah. Major League was a great movie too, and the sequel was really well.
Yeah,
too.
too. I mean, it's 1 and 2. Typically, the part 2 aren't as good. There are a few movies where they're just as good. I think that's one of them.
Okay, what's another one that stands out to you? Because I can think of one.
Oh, you're saying which one was number 2 is better than the first one?
Exactly. Yeah.
Let's see. I mean, for me, Back to the Future 2 is much better than Back to the Future 1.
I agree with that as well.
That's my favorite by far.
Yeah, I think Back to the Future was one. The sequel is definitely.
Is that
better.
the one you were thinking of?
What's so funny is I just had it in my head. Now I drew a blank on what that was, just kind of like you did last week.
Yeah, I did. Suck my wake. Suck my wake.
But anyway, Ghostbusters 2 I thought was really great too. I thought maybe
it was great.
Yeah.
But Ghostbusters 1's kind of introduced you to it. Yeah. It's kind of like, and then they start remaking. See, that's the other thing too, is all this stuff. I mean, I don't think you can remake Back to the Future. It's not something you can, but like Ghostbusters, Ghostbusters have tried, and you're waiting to see if they're going to start running back through all the stuff that we've.
What about, speaking of Major League, Charlie Sheen, what about Hot Shots? Because I think Hot Shots Part 2
is better. Is that the one you were?
That was the one I was originally thinking of, Hot Shots Part 2.
I agree with you. The second one was better there.
Yes.
So maybe that's an 80s, 90s comedy thing.
Yeah, I think so. And
you were talking about, when we were talking about it, and Fitz has the video on it, the Uncle Buck video. Maybe he can play it while I'm talking. But Uncle Buck, you even said a family member would reach out to you, like, you've seen it, and you still couldn't put your finger on it, huh?
No, I recognize the pictures of John Candy, but besides that,
we have a little 1-minute clip I wanted Fitz to play in the background. Tell me if this refreshes your memory.
Well, what are you saying, Fitz? I know you got some over there.
I was just thinking about the new Matrix movies, because what do you guys think about the new Matrix movie? Have you seen it? Because
I've never seen the original.
Yeah, the original is good, but all the other ones, you know what I mean?
I hated them all except for the original Matrix.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I couldn't get there.
Did you? You must have really liked it.
Yeah, I kind of watched the new one, and I'm like, it kind of felt like there's one too many Matrix movies.
It's like Fast and the Furious.
Well, they're trying to bring it back. They're trying to bring it back.
Yeah.
But Fast and the Furious somehow, some way, gets it to work. You bring The Rock in, you bring these people in,
maybe
and
that's what it is.
The cameos. You make it happen. But it's like Rocky. I mean, Rocky 5. I'm not saying it's as good as Rocky 1 or 2 or 3, but I mean, to me, Drago was the best one. Rocky 4, in my opinion. But that first one kind of sets the tone. So, like, when you say best of movies, you don't say Rocky 4, you say Rocky. You know what I mean? Like, so. But Rocky 3, Clubber Lang was amazing. Rocky 5, Tommy Gunn was amazing. Then they went a little too far, I think, when they did the Rocky 6
and so on.
Yeah.
All right, so let's pull up the Uncle Buck preview. We've got
Ritual Killing.
The original Killing.
Remember?
Yeah.
So here we go, guys. This is now first time ever having.
We're trying to
internet in the Gimmick.
So we want to tell me if you remember if this reminds you.
It stopped playing.
There we go. And just tell me when it rings a bell.
Okay.
It's only about 50 seconds long.
Cover your ears. Just do it.
Oh, those cars were the best, weren't they? The 80s, man, they just don't make them like that anymore.
No. There's a reason.
Poisoning the earth. Does it ring a bell yet?
No.
Really? So this is Bug, the boyfriend. His name's Bug. Oh, Fitzy just fast forwarded it.
Fitzy.
Oh, no!
Did you do that on purpose?
No.
What?
So we tried. So anyway, let me paraphrase this. Like, don't re-bring it up because that's just tacky. So when he goes in there, he pokes his head in the door, and John Candy is Uncle Buck. And you know the preference, right?
Yeah.
The parents father gets sick. One of the
Right.
parents' father gets sick. They have to go away. They live in Chicago.
Okay.
So they're like, listen, they called everybody to watch the kids. They have 2 little ones and then this teenager.
Okay.
And nobody could watch them. So there's Uncle Buck, the dad's brother.
Got it.
Like, oh, we could call Buck. And the opening scene is like he's going to the wrong house, like, hey, yelling at 2 a.m. And then they're like, over here. So anyway, long story short, he picks her up from high school because, of course, he's going to make it weird. And the guy pokes in his head after the backfire that he had in his car, and he goes, you ever hear of a tune-up? And then John Candy goes, you ever hear of original killing? If you suck your face like that in public, you'll be one. So he's the guy. So this is cancelable nowadays, like a grown man threatening the life of an 18-year-old kid.
You definitely can't be doing
But
that.
that's what we were brought up watching.
Yeah.
But we didn't do any of that, I don't think.
No, different times now, right?
Yeah.
And there's so much of that stuff you'll see in these old movies.
Yeah,
that you
good
just-
job, though, on that one, Fitz.
Yeah, but
But still doesn't ring a bell.
Technical difficulties. No, I've never seen Uncle Buck. I've never seen. Rachel, have you seen Uncle Buck? See, okay. See, no.
It's if it didn't, and I was going back through. I mean, it's right up. If it's not two,
I'll
it's
watch
one.
it. I will.
Great
watch
Outdoors is just a, and then he has the Great Outdoors clip. If he can get through that one, and this is the only '80s movie comedy that I thought was better.
Okay.
And it's only 50 seconds, Fitz. If you want to try the Great Outdoors,
This is not a setup at all. I got you.
This is one of the scenes
Okay.
I think best in the Great Outdoors. Tell me what you think
All right,
as well.
so Fitzy,
And you've seen the Great Outdoors, right?
Yes, I have seen The Great Outdoors.
And,
It's been a long time, but I have seen it.
Okay, this was actually, so let me preface this if he says, if you want to pause it real quick, Fitz. So the reason I picked this one,
Yep.
so do you remember this part?
Yes.
So it's a setup, and
Yes.
John Candy's character just told a bear story, and everybody got
right.
scared. So the twins run up who don't speak, and I think nowadays they'd say they're on the spectrum. I don't know.
Right.
So he wants
I got
to
it.
he wants to come up and console his daughters.
Yes.
And say like, he wants them not to be scared. So this is how he does it. Go
got it.
ahead, Fitz.
So
Okay, here we go.
over there, and then
Good evening. How's it going?
no. Go.
Boys and girls, as your father, I feel it incumbent upon me to set the record straight on the validity of the tale which Uncle Chet shared with us this evening. I know that a terrifying story like that coming from the mouth of a recognized authority figure could be traumatizing for kids like yourselves. I know that because I had a similar experience with my Uncle Roy and a story he used to tell. About a family that went into the woods and was attacked by a band of escaped Army psychiatric patients who'd been subjected to violent, hellish, torturous behavior modification experiments. Seems they escaped from the metal boxes the Army kept them in, found this family in the woods, and fell upon them, slaughtered them, and ate them. Well, now that story, it gave me nightmares not to be believed. I don't want Uncle Chet's bear story to upset you in the same way. So I'm here to say that there actually is no bear, and that all of what Uncle Chet was saying was just a yarn spinning for our entertainment. And even if there were a bear out there, I'm in the house to protect you. So, no more thinking about bears, all right? No more thinking about unpleasant things. We're gonna close our eyes and dream about nice things, about cuddly, soft, fluffy things. Okay? Super.
So great. And they just don't do it anymore. And you know what? I got to be honest with you, too, the comedies nowadays, because of all the stuff they can do, and the acting is worse these days. It just is.
Well,
I mean, what do you
Dan
think?
Aykroyd. Well, I think, Dan Aykroyd, John Candy, all those were legendary actors. They're
But not only that, I'm just saying, like, I feel like the writers of that won't write that anymore.
yeah. I mean,
Scaring little kids and like.
there's those few out there. I think like the Seth Rogans of the world that push the limits.
True.
A little bit still.
True.
But yeah, I would agree. It's.
But he
changed
pushed the
drastically.
limits in almost like if you're a college frat boy wanting to watch a movie. You know what I mean? Or like,
That's the way to look at it.
McFarlane with, but these guys, it's almost like listen, this is a family movie. You went around the living room and watched this when it was on TV, and they cut out the really bad parts, or if there was a swear word or two.
Sure, yeah.
PG-13, a 7-year-old could watch it back in the 80s.
Yeah, got
or
it.
I think that's what it meant. But you know what I'm saying?
I don't
Like,
know that that's what PG-13 stood for.
But what I'm saying is, if it was
Yeah.
PG-13, your parents like, oh, there's no nudity, there's no
Yeah.
real swear words.
Right.
Sure, you can watch it.
Got it. Okay. Yeah.
Nowadays, it's like youth 7. Oh, he's 4. Can't watch it.
Yeah.
It's crazy. SpongeBob SquarePants.
Well, I mean,
it gets wild.
are you careful about what your kids watch and stuff?
I mean, define careful. Like, yeah, of course.
I mean,
I'm not
you
going to have
check
them
the
see
TV
crazy
ratings
shit.
for TV.
Oh,
13
they,
and
they,
all that
they don't
other
watch
shit.
much, but when they do, absolutely.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
they're 3 and 5. I mean, they're very young.
Yeah, they're very young.
But to be honest with you, when they're 7, 8 years old, watching that movie,
Right.
I don't see a problem with it.
Got it. Yeah. Well, you feel you'll let them have Instagram and all that other social media.
Oh, I didn't say that. I was talking about 80s movies on VHS.
I just was wondering
'Cause remember,
about
I
how
have the
much
Gimmick,
things
so
have
I have all the actual VHSs we can watch
Yeah.
in the boob tubes and like the old school TVs. I want them to play video games like I did. Like
Yeah.
you don't just go right to PS5.
No, definitely.
So
you're gonna start them
Instagram, I mean,
We're not there
listen.
yet.
By the time they're teenagers,
We're not
Instagram
there
will be a
yet.
thing of the past.
off. We're not there yet. Yeah.
A thing of the past. It won't be Instagram. It'll be like, do you let them VR? That's what it will be.
Yeah. Fitz, you VR, right? Yeah, you like VR? I told you I think it's the future.
It is kind of the future. You should have like an online store in the metaverse.
Yeah,
Selling
you
your
don't
own
even need to own,
NFTs.
you don't even need to own all this crap. It'll just be in the metaverse.
But you know what this was though, too, though?
Tell me.
So back in like when we were 7th, 8th grade and stuff like that too, instead of the guys that are in VR, and this isn't a shot against people in VR because I mean, listen, I'm not going to judge you, whatever you like to do.
Yeah.
But this is the people that were playing Magic the Gathering versus the guys out playing football in the yard.
Dungeons
VR
and
is the new,
Dragons.
Dungeons and Dragons. Now I'm not calling them dorky. I'm just saying like
What are you calling it?
they chose that over outside activity too.
Yeah.
So like everyone's like, oh, you know, there's so much more of an opportunity for the kids to just zone out, play video games, this, that, and the other. They existed as well, but it was stupid little card games that you played on a table.
Yeah.
Instead of football and basketball and all these sports are still outdoor. Like there's no VR experience there. Now,
Right.
if somebody that wasn't good at those sports, or didn't like playing those sports, wanted to dabble in VR to play those sports, I mean, that's their own thing. But
Yeah.
Nintendo Wii came out and you could do that. But like, I still think there's no good. Like I'm gonna play tonight.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
yeah,
play pickup basketball. So there's no VR situation that's gonna give me the exact same situation. And even if there was, I wouldn't want to be a part of it.
Where are you playing pickup basketball?
At the rec.
Oh yeah, with a bunch
Playing
of
like
people.
a bunch of 22,
You gonna
25-year-olds.
dunk? You gonna?
I
set
won't
that
get a dunk, I'm sure. I won't
Yeah.
get a dunk. That's only for money. I told you. The only time I dunk is for money.
Yeah, I bet. Speaking of sports, did you watch the Bucks game? What a Bucks game this week.
I did.
They won at the final seconds of the game.
Yep.
Tom Brady, of course, legendary Tom Brady.
But let's be clear. Going into the playoffs, you don't want to be in that kind of game against the New York Jets. That's a problem. Last year, they were clicking and blowing. They were coming.
Oh, you mean
up-
you shouldn't be in a close game.
Yeah,
with the
why are
Jets
you
at
down
this
2
point.
touchdowns in the third quarter against the New York Jets? That's a problem.
Well, it does. Well, all that
Now, I'm not
matters
a
is
Bucks
they
fan.
win.
Everyone knows I'm not a Bucks fan.
All that matters is that they won. They did win.
I guess
They
that's all
won
that
at the-
matters.
Yeah, that's definitely all that
Do you
matters.
feel good about that?
Yeah.
That Jet win you feel good about?
I feel good we won. Yeah, I mean.
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
You feel good you won, but that's
Yeah.
not. You should be taking care of the Jets a little differently.
Well, we didn't.
The
but we
Tennessee
still
Titans
won.
took care of the Miami Dolphins, who were trying to get in the playoffs handily. So I'm just saying.
Yeah,
A
how are
one
your
seed on the
Giants
AFC.
doing?
We're gonna get 2 of the top 7 picks in the draft.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank
yeah.
you.
Yeah.
We're gonna get rid of our shitty GM.
Yeah.
He's gone.
Okay.
They let him retire instead of firing him. But the Maras, you know what? They've been long lasting there, and that was their choice, and they wanted to do it that way. So
Well, Tom Brady won the game in spectacular fashion once again at the end.
and
right
they've
at
got
the
some
end.
stuff going on with what we saw at Antonio Brown.
So
that
what
locker
was
room.
that about? Do you
Well,
even know?
I just watched a clip before we got on here. Hey, Train. I
There's
just
a
watched.
good old E-boy.
I just watched a clip because no one had any answers, and I just saw somebody said he came out and he said that he wasn't healthy enough to play.
Uh-huh.
And the offense coordinator and Arians both said, we said to go in. If you're not going to go in, you're not part of this team. That's when he started. And if you look at the video, Mike Evans like, dude, just chill. You could see it happening.
Yeah.
And then, it goes into mental health, and then we can go down that rabbit hole and stuff like that. So give excuses for actions. That's what we do these days.
That's what it sounds like.
That's what we do
in
these
this
days.
case.
So they're going to make the people that love AB are going to make the organization out to be the bad guy. The people that love the Bucks and didn't care about AB, regardless, they're going to say he's just a prima donna that has done this numerous times.
Yeah.
And then the people that want to sell, an antidepressant or their psychology, or psychologist or whatever, they're going to say it's all mental health and we should institute more programs and maybe taxpayers should pay for it.
Jeez.
So,
well, I think he's an attention whore. That's my personal opinion.
Sure.
And that's where I stand on it. I think he left his team high and dry. And even if he wasn't gonna play anymore, he made the stance that said, "I'm not going in." He didn't have to make the whole scene and give them a penalty and walk out.
But AB is one of those people that was the best receiver in football for quite a few years.
Yeah,
that's bar none. So what I think is, it's not we can see we've taken the idea of mental health and put it in this box where it means you're sick. I think mental health means dude, what about just being a dick? You're not a mental, he said, you're going to make the decision that I can't play. That's not how it's going out. I'm going out on my terms. That doesn't mean you're sick. That doesn't mean it's because of CTE you took off your shit and ran out.
Right.
That's an excuse for action. Maybe he has some stuff. Maybe we all have some stuff, because a lot of people want us to think that we all have mental problems and we have to figure it out for ourselves. And this is a big thing on social media. We don't have to go down that rabbit hole where, everybody has, it's like, where are my problems? But with him, here's what I feel like. The bottom line is he decide. I don't care how he does it. I can have an opinion on it, but what's my opinion matter? No one gives a shit.
True.
I mean, he decided in this case to make it about him instead of them taking control. He knew he was gone.
Yeah.
So he decided,
Well, how did he know he was gone?
Well, because they said if you don't go in, because we said for you to go in.
Okay, so he's saying...
But just like the kid in third grade, don't jump off that desk or you're going to the office, the kid's jumping off the desk.
Sure.
Doesn't mean he's mentally incapable of making good decisions.
Right, got it.
So they just said, you're not going in or you're gone. And he said, okay, well, then I'm gone. And I'm going to do this because now, think about it. He's out of football. No one's going to pick him up.
Yeah, no one's going to pick him up at this point.
And he wasn't thinking at that point. He's thinking, well, how can I turn this thing where I'm off the team into the next 6-week cycle of press?
Yeah, big spectacle.
Yeah, I want him still talking about, if I was there in the Super Bowl and they end up losing in the playoffs, it could have been because it's selfishness. It's not mental health.
Well, that's why I love they came out and won the game last second without him. I love that.
They were doing anything without him. I mean, he could have been a big part because so many people were out. But listen, with or without him, people won and lost without. The Steelers won without him.
Right. No,
I
know, but I just mean that game in particular. The fact that he walked out of that game.
I would just,
and then they
again,
still came
say
back and won.
The team that is striving to repeat should not be in that game with the New York Jets. That's all I'm saying.
Well, I have a feeling we're going to make it a second run to the Super Bowl.
Back-to-back championship.
Back-to-back championships. Okay. Tampa Bay sticking around.
Yeah.
So, anyway.
They will be relevant.
Yeah.
They're not the 1 seed now, but 2 games will be put. They take care of business next week. I believe they're going to get the 2 home games in Tampa, and then they have to go to Green Bay. I think they will, yeah.
Well, I'm looking forward to it. I'm excited about it.
Yeah.
I've got and one more other segment for you.
Oh, okay.
This is kind of I guess we can play this against each other.
Okay.
Or we can just play it.
Is there buzzers?
It's all done for us right through that last link video.
Oh, I can't wait for the fast forward.
Yeah, let's
What's
just not
the
fast
name?
forward. It's the last one.
The
music one.
What do you think about
trivia.
mental health?
I think
Issues are I know there's issues in mental health, but do you believe that we make it an excuse too much in this society?
I think
actions?
a lot of people do. Yeah,
Okay.
I do think I do think there's a problem with that.
And how do we change that?
Stop babying and coddling so many people.
I agree, 100%.
That's my answer. I'm no expert. I don't know. Are we at the beginning of this?
I hope so.
Me too.
Let's give it a shot and see what happens.
So what's going on here?
All right, so we're gonna play music trivia. It looks like we are at the beginning. So
No, not anymore.
we were at the beginning.
Switch teams.
So we are.
That happen?
So we are gonna play. This is basically '90s. Guess that tune.
Okay.
Name
Name
the
that
tune.
tune?
Name
Okay.
that tune. You'll be team 1. I'll be team 2.
So we each get turns.
We each get turns. The game is basically going to tell us everything. we need to do. It's going to give us a timer and everything. So this is set up and ready to go.
Let's see it fits.
So we chose 90s. Let's go ahead and get it rocking and rolling. I think it takes don't worry about forwarding it, but I think about 50 seconds into this video is when the game will actually start. There is a whole scoring system, but we don't need to keep score.
Whoever gets the most right.
Yeah. We'll just see again. It's 10 points per correct
Who's
song.
team one? You team one?
No, you're team one. I'll be team two.
So you've already watched this. Okay.
No, I haven't watched this.
Okay.
I just I watched the first two on team one, so I know the first team won. But that's why you're going to be team one.
Okay, cool. Are they hard?
No, they're actually at least the two I saw were really easy.
Okay.
I haven't been through this yet. You're going to guess the first two that I saw. I'm assuming you're going to guess.
And are we going to say name the band or
both.
band and try to do both?
Try
but
to do both.
If you can't get both, is it the song name or the band?
Good, fair enough.
No, which one?
Oh, the band.
Okay.
Round one.
What's? Yeah. Is that it?
Yeah, it's it.
Nirvana.
Okay.
Come as you are.
All right.
Oh, and they're going to tell us too.
Yeah, they're going to tell us too. There's a little bit of a time delay, I guess.
So you probably at this point are going to be in trouble. Are you a 90s guy?
Yeah, I like 90s music.
Okay, cool. So now
Still your turn.
it's still me. Well, this is song 2, Blur. So is this all me first?
Yes.
Yeah, Blur song 2 is actually really awesome.
Yeah.
Did you know that one
I
too?
knew that one too, yeah. Okay. So he's so far he's got it.
Oh, so they give you a 5 I like this that you can just play it.
Yeah. Nice. All right, so you're 2 for 2.
Is it me again? How many do I go?
I honestly don't know. This is as far as I watched it last time.
Back Loser, and then this is I want to say it's 96,
Yeah.
95, 96.
90. That was 96. Yeah, I think you're probably right. That was
in there
probably around
somewhere.
96. Beck Loser. Yeah,
Did you
so
know
you're
that
3
one
for
too?
3. Yeah, I knew that one too. Damn it! And I'm gonna get all the ones that I'm.
That you've never heard.
Yeah.
I like this. This is
Fucking
cool.
Suck.
All right, so 4, right? Or is it number 2? Okay.
Question. All right.
So this is Under the Bridge, Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Oh no.
Too easy.
You knew that one as well?
Yeah, I knew that one too. Okay. Well, hopefully I'll get these.
They don't give you too much of the song too.
Yeah, it's very short. So yeah, so you're 4 for 4 now.
You're gonna
I'm nervous.
You're gonna get an obscure one.
Yeah, I know.
And if you don't get it, I'll tell you.
Okay.
So this is
Oh, there we have a chance.
I know this one.
This is oh my gosh, how do I not know this?
Oasis.
I completely know.
How could you not know?
Yeah, so you're gonna get some leeway.
So 4 out of 5 he's got now. So I can't believe
That was
they
a
didn't
quick
hit that
blank.
one.
I switched teams. Okay.
Oh
So
shit!
4
All
out of
right, here
5.
we go. Here we go.
That is so bad. Did you know it?
Yeah, I knew that one. Yeah. Man, oh man. Shit. I don't know. I know this song too, and I
think it's Creep, but I don't know who.
Radiohead. Oh, so I'm already down one.
So
Best I can do is tie at this
yes.
point. Oh jeez.
Well, this is
Yeah, Enter Sandman, Metallica. Yeah, I knew that one.
this is kind
That
of a
was
cool
good.
thing.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I found they have them all 80s and 90s.
Oh,
and
80s
They
as
have
well?
all of them. Yeah, a bunch of different ones.
Yeah. So you have to get the next 3 to tie.
I know. This is not looking good.
What's on the line?
I don't know.
Pride.
Waterfalls, TLC.
I figured you'd know that one. This was in your tape deck all day.
Yeah. It's on my, it's on my burned CD.
Yeah. Austin's mixtape.
Yep. TLC Waterfalls. Beautiful. I wish they told us the year up there, too.
Yeah, I know. That'd be cool.
All right.
2 more.
Yep. Ooh, money. Verve Pipe, Bittersweet Symphony.
Yes. I was going to say
Oh,
that's the one.
yes. All right, this is it.
This is it to tie.
It's a tie. It's a tie.
And,
I think there's another round.
Oh, sweet. Then we'll have to have a tiebreaker. And here it is.
All right. Come on.
This is good.
Oh my god, I don't even.
Oh my goodness.
I don't even
I wish I
know
could
that
rehear
one.
that too.
Yeah, I don't know that one at all. You're gonna win. I don't know that one.
I wish I heard it more.
Oh, you two won. Yeah, I didn't hear enough of it.
That was a weird one too. Like they play very. So is there a second round? Nice, Fitz. All right, we'll go one more round.
All right, round 2. Right. Go for it.
So
you can hit the applause if he
up.
gets it right.
I'm one up. Tears in Heaven, Eric Clapton.
Yeah.
And this is about his son that
died.
fell off the building. And in Ghostbusters,
Yep.
that apartment had a statue of his son on there, and that's the building he fell out of.
I did not know that.
No.
In the original Ghostbusters?
Yep. When he was up there fixing her, getting the boogeyman out of her house.
Oh.
This is Meredith. Is it Bitch? It's Meredith. I think I got to get this right. That counts, right?
No, I don't
Meredith. Meredith.
Is it even Meredith? Alanis Morris?
Dude,
Okay, you don't get that.
Do you know what I was talking about? What was the song Bitch?
Yeah.
Meredith Brooks,
Oh.
right? Is that what it was?
I don't know.
I should have known that one. Smashing Pumpkins Tonight?
It's not.
Hold on, let's see.
It is Smashing Pumpkins for sure.
I think we
not
gotta
tonight.
lock answers in. Only one try.
Smashing Pumpkins.
1979. Did he get the first one right?
Yeah.
Okay, so you've
And
got
Eric Clapton.
Okay, so you.
I missed Alanis, and I missed.
That's the only one you missed.
That's the only one. Pearl Jam, Jeremy. So, or is that daughter? No,
No, that was
no,
Jeremy.
Yeah, it was.
So, where does he stand on this one?
One that
By
missed.
two and three.
I'm
two
down
right,
2
two
for
miss.
both. So we're tied right now if you get them all right. Right, you have 2 misses.
Yeah, I
So
have
you
2
need all
misses.
5 to tie. I love it. Remember, if you don't know the song and you...
This is you.
Oh, it's me?
Yeah.
That's No Doubt. Don't tell me because it hurts. This is Don't Speak.
Yeah. So are we saying if we get the band or the song?
Well, yeah.
So how
band-
many did you miss that round?
Well, I missed one song named 1979 and one total Alanis Morissette, so it's like 1.5.
Well, just
So I've missed 2.5 total. You've missed 2.
I think we have to go by perfect.
Perfect.
Black Hole Sun, Chris Cornell, Soundgarden.
There it is.
There we go.
Yeah.
So it has to be perfect.
Yeah, I think it would
All
be
right, so
e-
you
has to be
too
song
easy. So I've
and
missed
band?
3 total. You can
Yeah.
miss one still in time.
Man, that's gonna be a hard song.
Damn.
Man.
If you go 4 for the next 4, you win by 1.
pressure.
Oh, the Beastie Boys, Sabotage. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, I'm telling you, this is gonna
Can
be
you
a,
go 5 for 5?
this is gonna be a close one. I used to love this song.
I feel like if they gave us an extra second, it would be much easier.
We don't want it much. Oh, yeah, Goo Goo Dolls, Iris.
It was in City of Angels, the movie with Meg Ryan.
Oh yeah, yeah. I was a Goo Goo Dolls fan.
Were you?
Yep. Never seen them
Did
live.
you ever
They're
wear
actually
eye black
coming.
and black nail polish?
I never did that. Never went that far. Man, so I'm like,
If you
I
go
could
2 for
actually-
2, you can win.
I'm gonna.
If
win.
you get one of the last 2, we tie.
Okay. All right. So I have to get these 2. That is Rage Against the Machine.
Which one?
It's not Bulls on Parade either. Oh, Rage Against the Machine. I don't.
So this is gonna be the tie.
I don't know the name of the
Hey,
song.
this is gonna be the tie.
Killing It in the name.
And no, so here it is. You get this right, we tie it.
Yeah.
You get it wrong, I win.
All right, here we go.
You better. Come on.
Purple Rain, Prince. Did I get that?
Guns N' Roses, November Rain. I'll go in for the steal.
No, damn it.
But if that was Prince, that's a weird Prince.
Damn.
It had to go Guns N' Roses at the end. So I am the champion, but I better be. I'm in the gimmick. Oh, are we doing one more?
Well, no, I mean,
no, we can shut it down.
We can
That was
shut it
good.
down. We can shut it down. But that was fun.
That was awesome. The Guns N' Roses November
man.
Rain
I had
ballad.
rain. I did say rain.
The 7-minute ballad.
Oh man, yeah.
That was
Well,
good.
that was
good
fun.
time. Yeah.
Well, we can do that again sometime. Maybe if people enjoyed it.
So tell me next week. I know we have a guest. Let's kind of prep that.
Yeah, I'm stoked for
I'm
next
super
week.
pumped.
Yep. Next week we have a good friend of mine. Her name is Stephanie. She's actually the owner of Empa Mamas and Muchachos, which are 2 restaurants over in Armature Works. So Empa Mamas has been actually it was one of the first restaurants inside or vendors inside of Armature Works. So they've been there since the beginning. She's got a really cool story. She actually started in a food truck.
Should she tell us?
Yeah. She'll tell us her whole story, but thank you. But her hustle is cool. She's an awesome person. Yeah, and she learned the ropes from the beginning and like has a cool story to tell. So I'm excited for her to be on next week. That's pretty much it. Is there any other things you wanted to?
No, I mean I do think that this week I'd like to on our channel put out a video as the factory's getting built. I'm going to do it on my my channel as well. But February 12th, mark it on your calendars. I know it's a few weeks away, but that's going to be the big soft opening party over there, which is going to be fun. Live bands, food trucks, vendors, 10+ artists. It's going to be pretty awesome.
What's the date again?
February 12th, Saturday, February 12th.
Saturday, February 12th.
So keep a lookout. It's going to be pretty awesome.
Awesome. Well, very cool. All right. Well, don't forget you can follow us at What's Good Tampa Show or what'sgoodtampa.com. And if you need anything else or
hit us up on Spotify and rate us, guys. Come on.
don't forget to do that. And we thank you guys for watching. We'll see you all in the next one.
Be good.
Peace.
Thanks for listening to the What's Good Tampa Show. Don't forget to subscribe and follow us on Instagram at What's Good Tampa Show or visit what'sgoodtampa.com to get involved with the show. See you next time.